Welcome to CarsMation.
In the mid-size luxury crossover segment, the 2025 Volvo XC90 is still a compelling choice despite not having undergone a complete redesign in 10 model years. The XC90's lifespan is further increased by an interior and styling update scheduled for release in the first quarter. The update is not received by early 2025s. Starting with the standard B5, which has a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing 247 horsepower, there are 3 different powertrain options. The upgraded B6 uses a 48-volt hybrid system to power both this engine and a supercharger to increase power to 295 horsepower. In relation to hybrids, there is the T8 plug-in hybrid model, which produces 455 horsepower and has an electric range of up to 33 miles before the battery needs to be replaced. The elegant interior of the XC90 is enhanced by high-quality materials, such as soft leather, elegant open-pore with trim, and well-chosen brightwork. Although the ride can get rigid on the optional 22-inch wheels on uneven ground, the XC90 has good driving manners. The XC90 is still a formidable opponent for more recent SUVs like the Porsche Cayenne, BMW X5, Genesis GV80, and Mercedes-Benz GLE class thanks to its timeless appearance and luxurious interior treatment. What is 2025 bringing? Although Volvo has made changes to the XC90, the upgraded model is only available for the 2025 to 2026 model year. The lack of the update for early 2025 models, which is supposed to arrive in showrooms in the first quarter of 2025, further complicates problems. It has a new 11.2-inch touchscreen display, revamped interior materials, a reworked dashboard, better sound deadening for a quieter cabin, and modified front-end style. In addition to the improved model, the current XC90 will be available for purchase throughout 2025 or until supplies run out. Volvo has withdrawn the moniker Recharge from the top-tier T8 powertrain of the XC90 and replaced it with the more general term PHEV4 plug-in hybrid vehicles. Instead of 19-inch wheels, the entry-level core trim now has 20-inch wheels, while the mid-range plus trim has laminated acoustic side window glass for improved sound absorption. The top-tier Ultimate trim level has also been rebranded as Ultra, and it is now available with any of the 3 XC90 powertrain options. The electric EX90 variant makes its debut this year as well. Performance, engine, and transmission. A 48-volt electric motor provides assistance to the B5 and B6 powertrains. A 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing 247 horsepower is standard on B5 models. The B6 powerplant produces 295 horsepower. The XC90's 455 horsepower plug-in hybrid T8 powerplant catapults it into the fast SUV class. Whatever the trim level or engine, all XC90s have 8-speed automatic transmissions and all-wheel drive. The Volvo leans slightly around curves, as do many cars in this class, but it steers accurately and has a nice, hefty wheel that strikes a balance between featherweight and heavyweight handling. The optional air suspension on our test vehicle made for a comfortable and well-insulated ride. It was also adept at handling most driving conditions. Among the few complaints about the otherwise elegant XC90 is some small road defects audible from the chassis when it hits extremely sharp bumps. Although we haven't had a chance to test drive the revised 2025.5 model yet, we will update this post with our thoughts. Fuel efficiency and actual MPG. With the exception of its plug-in engine, the 4-cylinder only XC90 achieves fuel economy ratings that are comparable to those of many of its 6-cylinder rivals. XC90S with the 295 horsepower B6 engine scored 20 city and 26 highway MPG, while vehicles with the 247 horsepower B5 engine were projected by the EPA to get 22 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway. On the EPA test cycle, the 6-cylinder BMW X5 xDrive 40i achieves 23 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway. With its plug-in hybrid, the XC90 T8 achieved an EPA-rated 66 mpg. The EPA claims that it can travel up to 33 miles on battery power. The XC90 T8 performed worse than expected in our real-world highway fuel economy test, achieving only 58 mpg and only 29 miles on battery power at 75 miles per hour. Capacity for payload and towing. It should be noted that not all XC90 models are able to tow up to 5,000 pounds, so those looking to pull boats, trailers, and other toys may need to consider alternative options. Although XC90S with the 295 horsepower V6 and T8 powertrains are capable of towing up to 4,000 pounds, XC90S with the base 247 horsepower V5 power plant are limited to that amount. Battery life, charging time, and range. An EPA estimated 33 miles may be driven between charges for models with a 14.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack that powers the plug-in hybrid T8 powertrain. The battery can be charged at home or at level 2 public charging stations, even if it cannot be quickly charged using a DC fast charger. Additionally, Volvo has a feature in the XC90's driving modes that allows the battery to be charged further or held for later use while the vehicle is powered by a gas engine. Cargo, comfort, and interior. The inside of the XC90 is a masterwork of restraint, with a stylish layout and premium materials that come together to produce a cozy atmosphere. Improved materials, a revamped center console, a remodeled dashboard, and new textile upholstery options are all included in the updated 2025.5 model. The available layouts for all models are 5, 6, or 7 seats. However, adults won't be content in the third row, particularly if the trip is lengthy. Although the XC90's broad, boxy shape aids in hauling heavy loads, the internal storage spaces aren't as large as those of some rival models. Connectivity and entertainment. All 2025 XC90s are equipped with a sophisticated 9.0-inch touchscreen infotainment system that looks and feels like a tablet, but the upgraded 2025-1/2 model has an 11.2-inch display instead. Additionally, a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster is included as standard equipment, and a head-up display is optional. Although Apple CarPlay is pre-installed on both screens for iPhone owners, the software interface is based on Google's Android Automotive System. The technology includes voice-activated Google Assistant interaction and in-dash navigation based on Google Maps. There are two distinct premium audio settings available, a 600-watt, 14-speaker Harman/Kardon stereo or a 1,410-watt, 19-speaker Bowers and Wilkins setup. The standard setup is a 10-speaker stereo system with a 220-watt amplifier. Thanks for watching.